It's just embarrassing, isn't it? You're looking at me like my son looks at me, this kind of fond smile, like, yeah, good on you. Okay, so we'll begin with an ATM, I think. Oh, I wish I could. No. There's so many different reasons for snoring. I'm only just starting to wrap my head around it, which tells you something. There are so many different reasons. But apparently, the latest evidence for snoring is if you do there's 3 exercises you do. If you do them for 12, I don't know, quite a long time, 12 weeks or something, it does increase the tone in your soft palate particularly, because that's one of the reasons, is when you sleep, and as you get older, your soft palate gets floppier, and it's toned, it has muscle tone, it's got muscles that tighten it, keep it taut, of swallowing, mostly. So there's these 3 exercises, and I only can remember 2 out of the 3. But the whole point of it is to get more tonus into your soft palate, and apparently reduces snoring. Now, I think if you I thought that they said it was Cyro that had done this. This would be an unusual thing for Cyro to do. But one of them is you curl your tongue up and backward and put the tip of your tongue close to your soft palate, and you push and you hold it there for, now this is where I'm a bit imprecise, I can't remember how long you hold it for. You can feel it with 3, I forgot. So that's 1, and I can't remember how many, and it's like minutes you have to build up to. And then the other one is you curl your tongue down and under, and you know that soft floor of your mouth behind your teeth, behind the hard bone bit. Always feels like a little bit of a frog there. And put in there, we put in there, push.
It's almost like soaking up your tongue.
Well, partly because the tongue's quite connected with the soft palate. Talk to Fran about this. She's the voice guru. But have you heard about these things for snoring? And the 3rd one I can't remember. Reducing snoring. Well, this is the 3 exercises that I heard about on Radio National. That's where, you get your best information, isn't it? Better than Mr. Google. Yeah. Well, so most people it's a soft palate dropping and blocking and then vibrating. But if you do that, you can actually feel the vibration.
So it also can have something to do with the position of the head over the spine.
Yes, position of the head over the spine. I'll just repeat while we're getting the box. Where's the box? The box. So yes, my grandfather swore by a certain pillow that just stopped that and just held him up that way a little bit, but not too far. Is that what you found? Or what you've heard?
If you go too far forward, then, you just think about the mechanics of breathing.
Yeah.
If the back of your throat narrows. But they've got a thing now in America.
A thing now in America? I'll repeat. This is echo.
Yeah. So it's a mold that it softens. You put it in your mouth and it takes the shape of your mouth and then it sets. And so you would put this in your mouth every night. So it's like it's made for you. Online.
Yeah.
And I know 3 people who are using one and it has really
helped
changed
the
relationship. Oh, thank you, Dan.
That's what I'm getting confused. Cyro have made this thing. They've got one called the Eureka, something like some funny name like this. There's this mouth guardy thing that keeps your jaw forward or something like that.
It stops your jaw from falling backwards.
Backward.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Google, because my sister's got one because she gets sleep apnea, which is even worse because she gets so oxygen starved. One night she punched a hole through the wall. Her body was so starved.
Yeah. It's a real problem.
Alcohol doesn't help. Sorry to say. Long term sleep apnea does. Yeah. The other thing, while we're just problem solving for you, my brother's got sleep apnea too, and so they told him to sew a tennis ball in his pajamas at the back. Because it's sleeping on his back. Sleeping on your back is the worst. I guess unless you've got a good pillow. If you've got that, maybe that keeps your jaw forward.
Well, what makes you roll onto your back is you need air. So you're on your side, and it's like you roll on your back and gasp for air. So get a wooden plank between you and your partner. I don't know. It's a big problem. Everywhere I go, people say, please, can you help me for snoring?
See, I thought Lauren and stuff, because I've been just diagnosed with sleep apnea. And I did Soren's breathing, and I'm sure that it really helped me to stop me from snoring. But it changed it. I realised it's changed it.
Well, it's this, tonus stuff that we're talking about. Yeah, very pertinent actually. Huh?
Oh, yes, they do.
She's married too. So we won't say, shh, don't say.
I didn't quite hear your question.
That doesn't help.
Well, you can do that voluntarily or involuntarily. So trainers have to train themselves to lift the soft palate to get the Italian vowel sounds really well. So you can do that. And it's just, before you start to yawn, your soft palate, if you draw did we do the tongue drawing back in my ATM the other day? Yeah. So those kind of things help a lot too. And some people are born with very fat tongues. Very wide tongues. On the subject of tongues, did you know that gannets and birds that fly from a very high altitude and go boing straight down and get their fish, why they don't get a crushed skull?
No, I don't know that.
Because they have very long tongues that wrap around their brain.
You're kidding me.
No. So they did a big research on why so many American footballers have really serious head injuries. And I don't know if you've watched American football. It is so violent.
Stupid.
And they're actually encouraged to slam their heads against each other. And there was a Nigerian doctor who started looking at why were these people dying so young and committing suicide with brain damage that was not acknowledged by the National Football Association. And so he started looking at other creatures that bang their heads and don't have brain injury. Isn't that clever?
Yeah.
So clever.
How are they going to translate the gannet finding into football? Wow.
They have these long tongues that go
inside a cavity in their head.
It wraps around the back of the brain, which means that when they hit the water, there's
shock absorber. Yeah.
What is it that a car has?
Yeah.
Shock absorbers. Yeah.
Wow.
We don't have shock absorbers in our head.
No. Goodness gracious.
Thought for the day.
Thought for the day. I'm trying to make up a pun about something about licking your brain, but I can't think of anything. My mind's going, find something, but can't. Opportunity lost. I doubt it. Well, there you go. Have you done other tongue lessons in here yet? Oh, yeah, with the voice stuff, of course. Yeah.
Do you pull the tongue out with your hands? Have you done that one where you get hold and you move your tongue left and right?
You do that a lot on FI, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Very connected with the upper cervical.
Exactly.
As well as the jaw.
Well, the whole spine, really. Too.
Yeah. Tongue. So I'm on like this. Okay. Very good.
Okay.
All right. So lie on your back.
Okay.
How's everybody after the boot camp?